Hi guys, welcome to Creation Station Down Under. I'm going to put out, I think, 3 videos with my top Christmas tips. And the reason I'm doing this is because people ask me a lot what I do, what ideas I have. And here in Australia, it's hard to get good quality decorations, particularly if you want to have a colour scheme happening. So they're hard to come by, and when you do come by, they're often quite expensive. And I don't really like justifying spending a fortune on things I'm going to use once a year. So here's my big thing is I sometimes pick up Christmas decorations after Christmas, really cheap, but I don't necessarily like the colour, but I might like the design of the decoration. So I just paint them with, this is just with acrylic paint, normal craft paint, and I've taken some pipe cleaner and wrapped it around the ornament and added a little bow there with, this is just a glitter, gem Diamante sticker thing. I've just hot glued that on as well for a bit more stability. It's a big difference between one and the other. I'll show you a few more decorations that I've painted. This one here was the traditional Christmas green, and I just painted it with white and used a paint pen to do the stripes. This is the paint pens that I like using. They're just from Officeworks. They're Iron Lac brand, I think that's how you say it. And I ended up adding, I don't know why I did this, but I added in some plaster of Paris into the paint to thicken it up. I'm not sure if it did make it easier to get a better white finish, but that's what I chose to do on that one. This one here, I actually used nail polish to paint. It gives it added extra shine. The top is with the same paint pen. This is actually, I use white acrylic paint underneath, and then just put a top layer of the clear, no, it's not pink nail polish, glitter nail polish. This was a silver Christmas decoration. One thing I noticed with the darker Christmas decorations is the paint can, you can cover it, but then the actual color of the Christmas decoration will end up showing through a little bit. So you have to maybe experiment a bit to see what coverage you get with what colors. This one was a silver decoration. I found silver works really well because you can kind of see the silver slightly shining through, and I find that actually ends up looking really effective. So if you're picking a color, pick silver is my suggestion. These guys here had, they were silver on the bottom and they're already white at the top, but I didn't like the colors of the dots and I didn't want silver for the bottom. So I just painted them with acrylic paint down the bottom, and up the top I used my nail polish to color in the dots, the colors that I preferred. The other tip actually is these little toppers. Some Christmas decorations have metal toppers and some have plastic, and I actually have bought the cheap decorations, but they have the metal ones, and then I'll just swap the metal ones out with the plastic ones to make my decorations look a little bit fancier. And I certainly did it with these ones. These were just cheap ones from I don't know where. They were just plain, they had nothing on them. I just found a sticker sheet from a cheap $2 shop, and I've just cut out circles for that one, strips for this one, and this one I just literally just a straight strip, and I think there's 2 pieces there. I just line them up with the seams of the bauble. So there's that little tip. And then there's this ball here. It's just literally full with polystyrene balls. I just bought 4 packets of those, and I just bought pink, green, red and white for this one. I got 6 of these baubles out of the 4 packets I bought, plus I got a whole stack of teeny tiny ones about this big, full as well of these. So probably if you're just going to fill the 6, you'd probably, I would think, get them fairly full with the 4 packets. Sorry. Then the last thing I'll show you is this guy. Probably not the last thing, because actually I've got a couple more things here. He is, these are just baby socks that I found. I tried to buy, I've been looking for Alphalux, but I haven't found any that I like, that are my colours. And these are just little shoes I got that were full of lollies from, I think they're from the Reject Shop. So I just literally got some foam that I had from moving, wrapped it around some wire, and put the socks on, shoved them in, gave them a little bend to look like they've got a little knee there, and then I just have to put that in my tree, just like that. And there's another little tip. Then I've got, this guy here. It is literally just, this is a hair curler, a wiry hair curler that you get 6 for $1 at Kmart, and I've just wrapped some ribbon around it and added it to a pick. So now I've got some candy canes for my tree. And the last thing I've got is some marshmallows, and these are just little polystyrene craft things I found in one of the cheapy shops, and I just added a bit of glitter paint to them, or iridescent paint, and added them to pipe cleaners. So they're going to go in the tree this year. So that's my video number 1 of Hot Tips for Christmas, and stay tuned for video number 2.